Video sharing social networking site TikTok has been criticized for censorship, privacy and child safety, leading to its ban in India and risking a suspension in the United States.
We may be banning TikTok, we may be doing some other things, there are a couple of options, but a lot of things are happening, so we'll see what happens. But we are looking at a lot of alternatives with respect to TikTok.
Owned by Chinese company ByteDance, TikTok is one of the most popular apps in the world with over 1 billion active monthly users. But what privacy concerns does the app pose to its users?
There is a drive towards creating data sovereignty. Data sovereignty is a rule that means data that's generated by citizens of a particular country has to reside within the boundaries of that country. And that means platforms such as TikTok, which are founded in Chinese, by Chinese rather, can only be resident, the data is going to be resident in China. So there's a lot of fear by different countries around in matters having their data extracted and stored in a different country, because we don't know the current dynamics of espionage.
We already have a data protection law. Europe has GDPR, but still social media finds ways of hooking you by giving you those small lines that you accept this, and you end up actually accepting the risk that would undermine your civil liberties.
In most cases, mobile apps you download ask for permission to access your photos, microphone, camera, and even your location for proper functionality of the app. This, however, endangers your data.
It doesn't limit itself to what quantity of photos it can get from your phone. It takes the whole folder of photos, whether they're your private photos, whether they're family photos, social, business. It will just take the whole folder of photos. Same to voice. All conversations that you're having. So there are actually some of the apps that don't go to sleep when you even turn them off. So they're always on. So which means even the phone call conversations you're having are being recorded.
We need to create Africa as a single digital market that would give us the negotiating capacity when we say we actually don't want TikTok.
One of the key threats of the app is national security. Countries such as Australia and the US have banned their military personnel from using TikTok.
TikTok is the same. It's just about uploading your location, your challenge, and then have your profile. Of course, you're posting there. For example, the police will post with their photo and the video of them wearing their military regalia. And that will, so if the frequency of those such a post, they can be isolated and they can build a profile of the behavior.
Experts advise that the youth should take precaution when using the app.
Maybe you can have 2 mobile phones. There's a phone you can just use for TikTok. We don't put so much in that phone, but then just use it for TikTok, which means there's little that the data that the app can get from your phone.
You don't need to understand everything, but you need to understand the risk of using any of these social media platforms. If you understand it, then you would be careful.
According to latest reports, TikTok's status in the US remains in limbo, with the app's parent company worried that a US ban would cripple the entire business around the world. Ivy Vuguza for Nation.Africa.